how to break free of money blocks, problems, and the guilt of spending. I would be a fraud if I told you I totally healed my guilt of spending, because I haven't. There's levels to this shit, okay? Same thing with body. If you color your hair a certain way, but you want to go like all blonde or all black, you have to, there's levels. You can't just fucking go in and come out with black hair and then do one session and go out with blonde hair. Like, you have to go through phases, right? So there's levels when it comes to spirituality and leveling up and ascending into who you're really fucking meant to be. Going back to the body, you need to know what you want. It would help if you had a vision board or Pinterest board, because I can't tell you how many women that come in and I'm like, all right, what do you want? Well, I don't know, I'm just not happy. If you want to get results, be in 2021, like moving into what the fuck you want to be, you have to know what you want. You'll be like, give me a new job, God. Oh, you'll get one. It'll be like Taco Bell. I need $10,000 right away. Oh, you're gonna get it. It's gonna be in the form of a damn loan. So you gotta be really specific of how you say you want your body. Like, I want to be able to wear this particular bikini and my ass look like this, or to feel like this when I wear this. I want to be able to go into this specific store and I want to walk in and do this and this and that and buy this and feel this way in it. So go back and write down exactly what you want and how it's going to feel when you get it. Because if you don't put a feeling with it, it's not going to happen. You have to feel how it would feel. If you cannot connect to the feeling, it means you're shooting too low. I'm going to say that again. If you cannot connect to feeling, like, I just can't feel, losing 20 pounds and going in that store and buying it, it's because you're shooting too low. Go up. Go for 30 pounds. Go for fucking wearing a thong. Like, you can shift faster. It's way easier. Who here has a designer bag? Comment yes or no. I'm from Atlanta, yes. Okay, I'm from Atlanta, and we had a place called the Discount Mall. It was on Old National Highway. I used to go there, and I would buy fake designer handbags. Dude, these handbags, by the way, I think I would still have one because they were so awesome. Kind of like Chinatown. These were $25 fucking dollars, and they looked so real. Like, it was the best. Moving to Florida, didn't have that kind of shit down here. So I was wanting the favorite handbag. Comment if even looking at the store or thinking about going in gives you fucking anxiety. Does going in like a designer, Hermes, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, like, does it make you nervous? Like, they're gonna know I can't afford it. How does it feel when you go in the designer stores or whatever? Do you feel like you don't? Tiffany said bad. Yes. Because I know I did. I would be like, walking in, like, whew, trying to play it cool, but deep down going, they know I'm not going to buy anything. You like all those voices. Stephanie said yes. All those voices. Nicole, yes. Everybody. This is coming from somebody that $300,000. If you told me back then when I was making $800 every 2 weeks and I was waiting tables, that I would be making $40K a month. Some months I'd be like, the fuck. I too have felt that feeling of going in the store. All those voices, okay, that you hear and those bad feelings are all lies. They're all lies. Here's what we're going to do. I recommend manifestation techniques, which if you have never watched The Secret, just go watch The Secret. Is The Secret very elementary? Yeah, but it's where I started. It's going to show you kind of like, hey, here's how to open your mind up so you can start getting these things that you want. After I watched The Secret, that I went and wrote down all the things I wanted, like my dream list. Holy shit, I've got to read that to y'all. So I want you to write down some things that you want. If you want a designer bag, write it down and then see what comes up when you write it down. What comes up? I'll tell you some things that come up. Do you really need that? You can't afford that. You could spend the money elsewhere. There's so many things that could come up. So whatever comes up is the thing that you need to address, and you need to write it out. Like, same thing that we did in number one. You do for everything in your life what we did for number one. You address the root. You're like, hey, where did this belief come from? Your mom, your dad? I don't know. What is the belief? That you're not good enough to have the bag, that you don't make enough money to have the bag, you have poor spending habits, like it's wasteful spending, like what are the beliefs? And then you ask, is it true? Like, is it ultimately true that? It doesn't even matter. You could be gifted a bag. Seriously. I wanted this certain Coach bag back then. I was like 19, and I wanted this fucking $500 Coach bag. It was leather. and then ended up selling it for like $30. I shit you not. Go look at the shit that you want. I test drove a Z06 Corvette. I wanted a black Corvette, which now I drive I don't know, it's a buck. What is it that I drive? Fucking 840 convertible Beamer. Cost as much, probably a little less than a Z06, but definitely more than a Corvette. Six figures car. So I wanted a Corvette. What did I do? I went and test drove it. I told the guy, I'm not going to buy it. I need to feel what this feels like. Because if you can't feel it, it's not going to happen. You need to watch that, write down things that you want. But the guilt around spending is you're going to have to put yourself in situations like the Louis Vuitton store until it becomes, it's no thing. You just walk in because you know that if that's something that you want, you're going to get it one day. Here's how that works. When you open yourself up and you start to believe, like, you know what, I don't technically make the money to do that, but is money limited? No, money's not limited to anything. Who here has manifested money out of thin air? Since being in Hotmomz, who in here has found checks in the mail, gotten refunds out of nowhere, like weird shit? I found $1,400 in my cabinet when I cleaned it out from weird shit. Power bill refunds, car refunds, like weird shit. Who here has manifested money just from being in the energy and the container of Hotmomz and learning how manifestation works? Just because we want it, we can have it. So who told you that money didn't grow on trees? Who told you that you can't get everything that you want? Who told you that you got to be thankful for what you have and you already want too much? You know, we're just not like those people, the rich people. That's a lot of money blocks, right? And then too, people being hot and sexy, same kind of thing with wealthy people. Like, I know a lot of people that think rich people are bad people. Wealthy people think they're better than other people. So that is going to keep you blocked from money, like straight up. Just like those things from your childhood keeps you blocked about your body. So there's so many limiting money beliefs that we grow up thinking. You can have a lot of money and still be unhappy as fuck and sick and sad and all that. But if I still played into the belief that whores wore these kind of shirts, I would not be here helping all of you and all the thousands of other women that I've helped, because I would still be playing into those old ass beliefs. So this money thing is the same thing. I wouldn't even be sitting here right now. It's not that I want to teach you, oh, this is the magical switch that's going to help you release all guilt around spending. No, you're going to have to put yourself in some situations that feels uncomfortable. You're going to have to buy yourself something, just like we've got the Hotmomz challenge right now, and it's in your, I want you to have a savings account. I want you to rename that savings account something that feels really good, like mine's called, it says your fun money, you deserve it. That's the name of my savings account. Your fun money, you deserve it. You're going to take 10, 20 bucks, $5, I don't care, $200, and you're going to put that in there every week. And throughout the year, you can buy what you want. I want some Christian Louboutins. There's a way to do it. And you have to get uncomfortable first to address these triggers head on, to change your relationship with money, just like me telling you about how to change your body because it's from old trauma and old beliefs you were told. It's programming. You just need a software update, babe. You just need a software update. And it's going to be the Casey fucking 2.0, okay? Don't go maxing out your credit cards and say, Casey said universe is going to pay them off. But what I want you to know is you can make more money. You can make more money. All you have to do is answer this question. Are you willing to make more money? I didn't say work harder. I didn't say there's no strings attached. Just, are you open to the idea of more money coming into your life? It wants to, because it will allow you to express yourself, okay? Money is a way to give back to the world. You cannot help anybody if you're broke. Do you know how good it feels to be able to buy your children what they want? It feels wonderful. They shouldn't be told, you don't deserve that, or you got too many things already, or whatever. Teach them something different. Let's first clean out some stuff. Maybe we can give it away, something you haven't used in a long time, and that'll clear some room out for some new stuff, because that's true for you and I. That's true for you and me. We clean out shit in our closet that we haven't worn in 2 years that we're saving for plan B. Fuck that. Get rid of it today. Clear out all that old stagnant energy of the what ifs and whatever, and open up to new things coming into your life. Okay? The money can't get to you because there's money leaks right now. You need to go pay all your little fucking $10 tickets. If you owe somebody $40, go pay it to them. What's out there right now that you need to tally up, that you could have a yard sale? You know, we go over the money module. People that would join Hotmomz, we have a money course. Just from the money module, people will be like, oh my God, I found $500 that I didn't even think I had. Okay, you have to be trusted with what you're given first, and you'll be given more. Money is such a cool, energetic thing. It blows my mind. It's just different. It's so different. Like, the vibration of money is so different from anything else. But you're going to have to put yourself in some situations that address, like, guilty. Like, for me, a trigger was going out to fine dining because my mom told me to eat off the child menu growing up. My dad believed differently. He believed that I make money so we can go out and buy the food we want. My mom was, you eat off the kids' meal. So when I go out and treat myself and go to fine dining, oh, I had so many triggers. And now I see it as a way, it's like, to give back. This is a way to love on myself. This is a way that I get to enjoy my spouse and feel X, Y, and Z. And this is what life's about. Money is going to replenish itself. So money blocks, just like food. People use money and spending money like eating chocolate when they get upset. Sometimes it does feel good to go and just spend a bunch of money and then you like have buyer's remorse, right? There's some inner work you got to do, okay? But let's just focus on the fact what feels good. What feels good is you want that and you can have that. It wouldn't be placed in your mind and on your heart if you could not fucking have it. Having that thing is going to change your vibration. Just me going in and buying that bag in Louis Vuitton, it shifted everything for me, okay? It shifted so much. I ended up paying off like $20,000 in debt, hitting my goals and all this other stuff because whatever it was that I faced that fear of going in that store and buying that bag for myself, and it really shifted some things, okay? Now, when I go out and buy this $1 million house that I want, $3 million house that I want, I'm gonna be back on this live telling you how I got over that one. Because like Sarah said, there's layers to this. So the first thing you need to do about feeling guilty about spending on yourself is, do you want it? How's it gonna make you feel? Put it on your vision board, okay? And every day, all you have to do is think about how it would feel to have that thing. All throughout the day, everything that you do, you think of your future self that already has these things, already has the answers, already has the body, the money, and everything that you want. What would she fucking say right now? What would she buy? How would she write this post? How would she pay this bill? And all you gotta do is play in that energy every day. Going back to that place and feeling how it would feel to do that. That's it. Like for me, I had to clean up a lot of shit. Earning was very scary to me, very, because I had a belief that my family was gonna take it because my mom used to take all my money. So like if you make a lot of money, oh my God, here comes a bill that's gonna take it all. You're an energetic match for that. So you can always say if some shit blows up in your face, you just write it out. Hey, where was I available for this? Where was I available for this fucking chaos and this right here? An energetic minimum is another huge one. So some people have energetic minimums of debt, like having credit card debt, never being like in a positive cash flow. That was me for fucking years. Holy shit. So you can work on energetic minimums. Like what number are you absolutely not fucking with? Like I am not gonna make less than $2,000 a month. Not available for it. Nope. So I'm available for, $2,500 and up. So you have these energetic minimums, right? Because guilt around spending, it's going to heal itself as you practice nurturing and loving on yourself and healing all the past bullshit. Okay, it's not a one and done kind of thing. You're gonna have to attract and learn how to attract and pull in and receive more money. Then you're gonna have to learn how to have more money because if you live in scarcity mode, well, I got this money, fuck, I'm gonna, like Chappelle, I'm gonna hold on to it because if I spend it, no more is gonna come in. Same thing with food, like it's just scarcity, right? You gotta change all that. You gotta fucking work through that and feel what it feels like to have the money and feel supported. The money wants to support you and there's more coming in and there's so much fucking money. Of course there's money to pay off the credit cards because there's an overflow. Of course there's money to pay for a housekeeper because why wouldn't there be? Like there's just so much money coming in. I can't believe this is the abundance they were talking about. Holy shit, like it truly feels good. I can go to the grocery store now and I don't have to worry about spending this or that. I'm so thankful because when I swipe my card, I know there's more where that came from. Like money supports me, money's got my fucking back. Like what? Now, do you see what I'm saying? The money will allow you to be the person that you need to be to change the fucking world. Me having money allows me to do more meditations, to get more massages, to live where I want to live, to be happy. Because if I'm not fucking happy, I cannot come on these lives and help you. People that help me, I need them to have money so they can go in and write their books, so they can have the time they need to relax and rest, and then come back and give me what I need, what spirit's coming through them. Like, I need that. You are the same way. That's why you wouldn't want the money if it wasn't there for you. So you just have to clear out the fucking blocks. It's like this river that's flowing. This river, it's just raging, fucking flowing, that goes down to a trickle, like a little creek, because all these trees have fell in it. All this bullshit's fell in the river over time. And now it's just a little trickle creek. We have to go in and clean that motherfucker out, get all the trees up, triggers, but you have to put yourself in these situations so these triggers can come up. There's so many different triggers. I don't know which one specifically you have to work with, but guilt comes from if your parents fought about money, anything. You have to go back and look at, how was money handled in your household? Were you given large amounts of money? Were you trusted with it? What was the beliefs around money from your mom and dad? Money is also a father thing, so go back and focus on what the men did in your family. What'd your father, it's a big father wound. Bailey said, I put Hotmomz on my credit card because I have faith in myself to make it back. 100%. I've put so many coaches on credit cards, and here's the thing that one of my money mentors, I've got probably 3 money coaches. One of them, Amanda Francis, she said, credit card debt. There's some work around that because sometimes credit card debt is looked at as like shameful and all this stuff. Once again, all beliefs, because is it true that all credit card debt is horrible? No, absolutely not. It's actually saved me money on my taxes. And now I get free flights because I put things on my AMX and I pay it off, right? But before that, a way to look at it is, hey, this is me choosing to pay things off over time. I'm choosing to pay things off over time. That feels good. That feels good. That feels great, right? Done. Kelly said, I don't ever want to have to say to my kids when they ask for something, ask your dad. There you go. It feels so, focus on how good it's going to feel to just be like the greenback lady. Like, sure, of course. Yeah, absolutely. Feels so good. Sarah said, healers shouldn't charge for their services because healing isn't all about the money. It's selfish if you charge a lot for your services because people are suffering. So charging my worth conflicted with this old bullshit lie. God, and that's the thing is, there's a fine line in charity versus a high service. Well, I can only make this much. That's a mindset issue. No, you can. That's a mindset issue. Well, how am I going to do it in this job? I don't know. Ask the thousands of other people that's done it. You will get an inspired action. You'll get an idea. Something will come up. You'll be presented with opportunities. You just have to open your heart, your mind for better things. Okay, moving on. How to end sabotage, have less stress, and not fall off the wagon. Okay, there's a lot of science behind this, a lot of science. The body keeps score. So things that we've been through, let's just say I had a client, she was abused at nighttime. So she couldn't figure out for years why her cortisol was up or increased in the nighttime. And we finally figured this out. We're like, dude, look back. I mean, it's literally your body is like, hey, you're not going to be put in this situation again. Next time, you're going to fucking run or fight. Our body does these things, like it has this Rolodex, okay, that remembers all these instances when we were uncomfortable or whatever to keep us safe. When you set these goals to do things, there's a couple things that can happen. Something that's called the other foot syndrome. I had a client, she started to make way. Things started to click for her, and guess what? Massive accident. Got into a massive accident. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to scare you. It's not everybody's thing. But just know that sometimes, or maybe you know this, like when things are going really good, you may feel like, fuck, everything's going so good, something bad has to be lingering. Have you ever felt that way? Like, what's next? What's around the fucking corner? It's called the other foot dropping, the other shoe dropping. What's really happening is our body's trying to keep us safe. So if you start out and you want to do all these things and then something comes in and sabotages, there's something in you that doesn't really either want that thing that you're going for, and you truly believe that you can't have it all. So there's something in you that believes you can't have it all. Go read the book, The Big Leap. It's got a fish jumping out of the bowl into the next one. You have these things called upper limiting beliefs. And there's something in you that truly believes that you can't have it all. Like my mom told me, don't get your hopes up or this or that. Yeah, this happens in 3, so watch, it's going to happen again. About the time you get settled, some shit's going to go down. Like, no, fuck, what the fuck even is that? Vanessa said, my dad threw around money. He always had money, and his great about investing his money, and we never felt poor. And I watched my mom struggle with his beliefs on money as she was so frugal. Perspective is everything, okay? But when things come up, like if you just sign up for Hotmomz and then you go on vacation or your mom gets sick, look at it and go, thank you. Because Casey said this would happen. This is my subconscious beliefs of when things start going good and things finally start looking up, some bad shit goes down. And is that true? Is that really true that something bad has to happen when something good presents itself because I'm just truly not worthy of having good things happen? No, it's fucking not true. Perspective is thank you, looking at it and saying thank you. What can I learn from this? Okay, God, show me the lesson in this. Just trust it's going to show up. But deciding, okay? Each of you has a gift. We all do. We're fucking women. Like just deciding the comforter that I bought, that pillow over there, that Christmas tree, this shirt. We all can decide what the fuck we want.